Alright, what's up everybody? This is Hannibal Sky here again, doing another Final Fantasy Starters Guide for the Xbox 360 on NextGenWalkthroughs.com. This time what I'm going to show you is kind of how to use the mini-map to do the Seath, I have no idea if I'm saying this right, but the Seath Stone missions. As you see them here, if you go into your mini-map and you hit a button down there towards the bottom, it says Show Missions. All these, there's like 60-some missions for Seath Stones. It's all of your side missions. And they're these little stones that are laying on the ground, and they're represented by little dots. You see there's a circle of them right there. That's a group of Seath Stones. There's gold ones that are transport stones, but what we're more interested in right now is the ones needed in order to go do the mission to get the growth egg, which is what I'm going to show you in these series, the next 3 guides. Basically, in order to activate that mission, because they're not all available at all times, you have to do certain missions before they're kind of prerequisites before doing this one for the growth egg. You have to do missions 1, 3, 5, 7, and I think 7 and 8, and then 11. I don't think you have to do 11, but at least 12, 13, and 14. Basically, just see the ones I have checked there. Make sure to do at least 1, 2, 3. You don't have to do, at least do 1 and 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 11, 12, 13, and 14. Seems like a lot, but it's not too difficult. I had trouble finding it because I didn't realize when you're on this mini-map, if the Seath Stone you're looking for is on the map you're in, as you scroll through it, it'll kind of zoom over to where that stone is on the map, so you can kind of see how to get to it. So if it's not where you need to go, then go to another area and then try it. Pull up your mini-map, do the little details about your missions, and bounce it around, see if you can see where that mission is. So once you have all those, you'll now have access to the Chocobos, which you need one of those in order to get to the area where you have to complete Mission 55. And you have to do all the other ones up to 14 in order to unlock the 14th mission, which is the Chocobo mission. And then right here, this is where the Wolf versus the Behemoth King battle is, just to give you an idea of where I'm starting. And I'll show you on the map again real quick. That gold stone right there is a warp stone. And right here is where you come into this giant area. Some of the stone missions are back out that, like where you walk into this giant open area, walk back out where you came from, and through there and further maps like beyond that, like back in that direction, are where some of those are. And this little area here I'm kind of highlighting, that's the area you take to go into the tunnel, to go to the big tower that you have to do in the mission, and then you go to Oerba, which is where this growth egg mission actually starts. So just to kind of give you an idea where I'm standing. So once you've done all the missions for the Chocobo, this one will be active, and you can do this one, which comes in really handy because if you've already been to Oerba, you can teleport back to it. There's no airships in this. This is the only fast travel, quote-unquote, system you have in the game, are these stones. So I've already done that, so you just saw me. I transported. Now I'm in Oerba. And I'm going to show you how to run to where the mission is, the Seath Stone for this mission. Not a lot to really explain while I'm running, just kind of watch where I run to. You can avoid most of these fights. Not every time, but most of the time you can. I'll kind of talk a little bit about the Seath Stones. The ones I was saying where you walk back out of the first entrance to that big open grasslands area. Those were the hardest ones for me to find because first of all, I didn't know about the mini-map where it'll zoom to where that mission is. And second of all, it's really hard to find them online. Not a lot of video guides for those where they actually are. And I might end up doing some guides showing how to actually run to those. But basically just run back out the entrance where you come into that big grasslands area and keep running back and checking your mini-map for those missions, and you should eventually be able to get it to show you right where that is. So here's the mission where you can get It's mission 55, where you can go get the growth egg. I guess I haven't really mentioned what it is yet. Growth egg is an accessory that when you equip it, it'll give you double Crystagen points. So, like, for example, the last video I did was killing an Adamantoise. Without it, you get 40,000 Crystagen points. With it, you get 80,000 Crystagen points. So you level up twice as fast, basically. So it's a great accessory to have before you start grinding. Because grinding without this, you're kind of wasting your time if you don't have the growth egg yet, unless you can't get it. This is a really, really tough fight. I'm going to show you kind of some tips on how to beat it, but you're probably going to have to do some grinding to level up enough to be able to survive the battle, because this thing is real tough. But I'll do my best to help you guys out with it. So now I've gotten the mission, I'm just going to run back to the warp stone and head back. If you didn't unlock that warp stone and you ran all the way here through all of the tunnels and the tower, I guess you would have to run all the way back through them again. It's going to take you forever to do, so you really want to make sure you get the transport stones, because you'll have to come through this area for part of the story, so make sure you do the Waystone, Seath Stone up here that I'm using. Make sure you do that when you come through here for the story. And then just, if you want to do the grinding back in that area with the Adamantoise, you're gonna have to travel back through. But yeah, great idea to get these transport stones. Otherwise, you will be wasting a lot of time just running in this game. So I'll continue on in the next video.